no mabega ne bamusiba myaka 4. He was sentenced for 4 years. When he came out from prison, within 2 months, kubo mchana. Oyo bamuyita Toloba ava Kibuli twamukwata nga tukozesa enkola ya residence intelligence led policing. And as you know, mwena mumanyi bulungi, our area was identified as community policing area. Community policing okuteka mu nkola yatandikira wano waffe. Now, if we are not okay, that means other areas could be worse, because we are supposed to be better than other areas because of that policy of government. Tubadde bulungi era tukyali bulungi, naye embere etandise okutabukamu katono. Within a short time, Richard, osobola kuteeka wali ebifaananyi nga njogera tulaga ki ebifaananyi. Kano you can see we have a CCTV. Roma, the owners are here. As he was going back home, him plus female lady, they were attacked by border. Guard of a nearby house who came out very fast with a dog and a panga, so the 2 border guys ran away, but after stealing their property. Now he's recovering. We thank very much Cafe Roma for the treatment they've extended to him, amounting to about 6 million. Kakati ababoda bajja kubba simu ya mitwalo 2 ne bakulekera ebiwundu bya milioni 6. Oyo, this one is also a chef, afumba ku Afro Park Hotel. Agenda ekasa wanyaze ekiro ne bamukuba ababoda n'adduka mpaka n'asanga ekikomera kiri open nayingira munda kikyamutaasa. Oyo naye bamukuba. Munaku tujja kulaba ono ye kati muwala wa Cafe Roma, naye gwe oli musirikale bwe yafuluma nga bamaze kuba oli. So this one was not hurt seriously. Eyo scan bakuba omwana w'essomero, bw'obeera kumpi osobola kulaba omutwe gwatika. You can see the head, the fracture of the skull. Ono basasula milioni 30 million mu Ruby Hospital eri Lugogo okujjako omusaayi gwali gwingidde mu bwongo. bamujanjaba naye tetumanyi obana yalina akatoki kamutwalo gumu ono mwana w'essomero n'2,000 mu nsawo naye kati family esasudde $3,000,000. Then this is the one kati yono ebisago byamaanyi kati oyo muzungu abantu 6 naye yali ku boda naye alina laptop baga kati bagala laptop bwe bajja ne basala boda ne bamugamba kati otakyali muntu mulamu. He spent a lot of money for operation. Ono wali omuwala awo this lady abadde ava wali wansi ku restaurant yayita wano kati ekifaananyi twakikwatira wano n'agenda oyo wa boda oyo n'amugoberera n'amukuba peva naye mutwe gwonna ne gwatika enyindo kuba omukyalo oyo bamuyita Toloba ava Kibuli twamukwata nga tukozesa enkola ya residence intelligence led policing. Ono yamukuba oyo ali awo kirungi yakkiriza mumanyi mwenna abaali muno babeera bakozesa boda namongo ano mabega ne bamusiba myaka 4. He was sentenced for 4 years. When he came out from prison within 2 months kumutwe ne kumukisa mulungi bamukute. Twebaza abatuuze intelligence led policing twebaze kubanga police kambabulire police ekola yes naye kati information eva mbatuuze bebayamba police ne bagamba gundi kakati kamera zino eyo n'ababbi. Sasa leo na mkutano wa security hapa Muyenga Bukasa, tunafurahi sana kuona jeshi letu la UPDF walikuwepo na tumewaomba watuongeze maaskari wa kuchunga eneo hili na wamekubali. Kitu kizuri sana. Alafu tumepitisha sheria za mitaa kama vile kamera kwenye manyumba itizame barabara. Tumepasisha pia sheria wale wenye mahoteli lazima wawape transport wafanyakazi wale wanaotumika usiku ili wende nyumbani salama. Tumepasisha pia sheria zingine wale wenye wana mabaa zinapiga kelele lazima waweke soundproof, kama sivyo zitafungwa. Tuna mafimbo, tumewapa watu fimbo wale wa Secretary for Defense na machairman, na nimeona na waskari nao wameomba pia ili wakifanya patrol ziwasaidie kupambana na nyoka na majambazi. Yegana ne oluvanyuma n'akkiriza era n'awaayo munne gwe bayita Hassani yali bali babiri ku boda. So they have been arrested. We thank police for that. They are now in Kabalagala. Ono musajja ono mulabo akuyenga abeera nga yeebase ku piki. In the morning you can touch him, he does not even wake up. That is deep sleep. Oluvanyuma ne tumuzukusa nga tulowooza oba afudde batuyita ambulance naye yeebase ku boda n'agamba nze mbadde mpumuddemu katono. Naye kati kirabika bano bakola kiro then kumacha ne beebaka ku boda. Tebapangisa na nyumba. They don't even have address. Naye kiro batambula oba bakola biki tetumanyi. Ebyo byonna tujja kuteesako leero tulabe engeri y'okubagoba mu bitundu. Enyondo. So he has also been arrested. He is at Kabalagala police. There. This camera is our camera. Yabba wansi ku TMT yabba laptop navao naita wano kamera yaffe nekola ki nemukwata nelaga ne namba bulungi nga tukozesa intelligence led policing again. Bolaba kifaananyi kino ffe kigendwa kyaffe leero. DPC, you are most welcome. Twagala kuyisa etteeka kyekikulu obuyinza, we have the power, we have the mandate. Obuyinza tubulina tuyise ki mateeka gaffe, kubanga poliisi egamba, poliisi eteekamu nkola mateeka. If there is no law, police will not implement anything. Batu obuyinza bw'okuteeka mateeka gaffe tugateekeko, then tulabe poliisi enagateeka mu nkola oba nedda. Naye ka tusobola kunenya poliisi oba bitongole bya security nga teri mateeka. So that's the purpose of this meeting. Boda ziyitiridde, boda efuuse industry kituufu, tuzeetaaga naye we have to control them. If we don't control the border, we are in trouble. Ababoda basinga bantu balungi, bakola omulimu gwabwe bulungi, naye batono, omulimu gurupu ntono yeereesa obuzibu ate yonoonye bizinesi yaki ya boda. Kano there is a which you observe, which is very strange. Ndabye wano bakuba nnyo abagwira. They target mainly foreigners, aba Eritrea. Babakuba nnyo ate babakuba bubi. So there is something sirowooza kubba koka, waliwo kirala oku analysis gye tulina. Akola mu saloon. They were two men. You can just go and take the bag and the phone and go and leave her. Ne ate omaze kubba ate n'okuba mutwe. Kitegeeza ki? Waagala kuleeta entiisa obukyayi mu batuuze eri gavumenti. Bagambe gavumenti tekyakuuma ki abantu. That's our analysis. Era abantu batidde wano tebakyatambula. Muyenga no batambula nnyo walking, evening walk. Ne kati batya. Abalala bagambye tubawe enkoni. Era twaguze enkoni, twaleese enkoni 10. Endala zira mujja kuziraba katuba wa batambula at least n'enkoni. As one way of also scaring the border guy. Kakati twaga tuteese leero security si yabwerere sebo. There is no free security. Security comes with a cost. Lwaki tuzimba bikomera? Kwewala ababbi. Lwaki oteeka chain link? Lwaki oteeka CCTV? Ezo zonna sente. Lwaki okuuma oleeta omukuumi nakukuuma lwaki? It is tegoli kubigere unabakwata ddi. Go bali motorized. So we have also to plan a motorized security committee. Tukozesa ababoda baffe nabo balawune ekiro tubasasule. That's how we shall manage insecurity of borders. Kati leero tujja kuyisa etteeka lyaffe sente meka, tujja kusolooza tukole risiiti tubawe abantu bali ready okusasula sente. Bankubira masimu bagamba sebo tuli ready tusasule poliisi etukuume. Naye etteeka ate kusasula poliisi kiba kirala. Ffe tujja kukola security committee izaffe zikolagane na poliisi so that we
tubadde tulina idea ne batuuze ffenna abali wano nti mu zones ze tulimu tutandika okusala amagezi agalaba nti borders operating we tuli zirimu bantu abali safe. Betusunsula abaana betumanyi betugamba nti abaana baffe wano bo balungi. Kubanga ekikulu kyennyini abamu ababoda batukuba wano obutayimbwa. Ogenda omukwata ng'agamba nze nva Kawempe, omulala afa Nansana. Kati ajja kwonoonera abaana baffe bennyini abali wano omulimu. Kati ffe nga abakulembeze twagala okuyamba abaana baffe abalungi abali mu kitundu kino ababoda. We want to help them make their business safe. Kati awo Mwami Zimbe
abantu babbibwako ebyabwe nga tebalina musango. Omuntu akola sente mu bulungi naye ne bazimutwalako ate mu bubi. n'olwekyo olukiiko nga luno nze nkakasa nti lujja kutuyamba okutaasa embeera n'okukuuma abantu baffe. Kakati registration eya bodaboda esaana n'etandikira mu ffeffe nnyini aba LC mu zooni zaffe mwennyini. Nze ndi chairman wa Kijwa village mu Bukasa parish, naye ffeffe nnyini ba chairman n'enkiiko order stages ze tulina mu bifo bye tukulembera. Si buli wa boda nti ajja kuva eri ateeke mu buli kakoona stage. Tulwanyise stage eziriwo nga teziri mu mateeka, kye tuba tusooka okukola. Ekyokubiri, bantu ki abakolera ku ezo stage? Omuntu ave Nansana oba Kawempe oba Kibuye ajja akolere mu Kijwa village mu Bukasa parish, eri gy'abeera teri bifo gy'ayinza kukolera. Era bw'anaaba akoze obuzibu tusobola omulondoola. Bano ab'omu kitundu abasulamu mu zooni zaffe tusobola obalondoola kubanga tubeera tubalina nga ffe abakulembeze era nga twabaregisteringa mu registration books zaffe. Registration esooka. Ekirala, balina okuba n'ennamba. Tulina obbawa ennamba. Namba emu kutuuka ku bantu be tumanyi tulina ababoda 5 mu kitundu kyaffe, tutuuke ku namba 5. Ng'omuntu bw'azza omusango oyo gwatutte oba alabye ng'oyo atwala omuntu asobola okugamba nti simumanyi linnya naye ennamba nnya gwe nalabye ng'atwala omusaabaze oyo. Tusobola okulondoola nga tusinziira ku nnamba ze twawandiika mu bitabo byaffe era ennamba eyo twagiwaani. Nga kuliko tusazewo tusobola okugyawo obumenyi bw'amateeka mu babodaboda mu kitundu kyaffe. Ekintu ekirala nze ndowooza kino kikwatibweko ne poliisi ne gavumenti yonna. Abantu ababodaboda batuyambye nnyo era abantu balungi tubakubireko mu ngalo, naye bayingiddemu abantu abakyamu. Omuntu asobola okuveeyo ku lw'e Masaka n'ajja akampinga wano mu Bukasa parish nga ye mwabbira naye nga tetumutegeera. N'olwekyo ne gavumenti etuyambe eteekewo amateeka, buli kitundu kibeere n'ababodaboda baakyo bakukwatira gy'otakolera. Tolina ky'okolayo obeere ng'ogobwayo nga bw'olaba abatakisi. Abatakisi atakolera ku Kawempe takolerayo, atakolera Muyenga bantu baffe. N'olwekyo nze nsaba tuyise by law to protect our people. Thank you so much.
In our area, so that we know them. They must be numbered, they must have a uniform, to avoid people who are coming from far, starting operating here, yet they are not known. So that if somebody is hurt or attacked, it is difficult to trace the suspect. Now, we don't have to, because of time, we don't have to waste a lot of time. We have several things that will include in the bylaw. One, we agree we should register them. Do we agree?
Yes.
It is even in law, in the KCC Act. Chirimuteka. LCs are mandated to register people in their area. The law is here, that one is clear. Katifetu Chisa, we are going to register all border borders. That one, I think there is no question about it. That one, there is no question. We register them, we vet them, we profile them, and we know the stages. Tetwagala ncha omulala tandika stage wali, omulala tandika stage eri, omulala ja maso nyumba y'omuntu n'ateka stage. So that we are going to have final permanent stages done by LCs. Ekyo tukiyisa sebo. Uniform of borders in Bukasa. There is nothing wrong to have a uniform. If you know you're a good person, you don't fear anything, lwaki otya uniform? Muntu bw'alaba gamba eno uniform ye Bukasa kangende nayo. Erina namba ye, ne zoni, ne parish, ne stage. bw'okola kikyamu omuntu asobola kugamba namba gundi yeyantudde. So that will help improve security. Do we approve it?
Yes.
ID they will bring. You cannot operate in a place. Many bodabodas, they have been arrested. They don't have even ID. They don't have permit. They don't have ID. They don't have anything. Balia ubatambula babianza mu. So the uniform kakati in short uniform color chi
follow them up. So the only people that can really follow them up are fellow bodabodas on bodabodas. Like what this gentleman has just said here, if you have been following, that is the most important strategy that we should adopt. Of course, we are going to ask the police to give them some kind of orientation and have some kind of command, headed by the security organizations like the police. These kind of thieves, they attack people at 2, at 1. So in most cases, police cannot be everywhere, but these bodabodas can monitor. They can identify darker spots, and then this defense of the bodabodas target those areas. They should get contacts of all leaders. Whenever you sense something, you alert them. We are going to get rid of these people by using that method. Association where they have the defense, we should use these people. We should empower them to help us fight this kind of crime in Muyenga. And the sooner we do it, the better. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
We can facilitate, there is no problem. But one thing is like, when your brother is killed in the same road last week, 11 o'clock, 11:30, why do you have to walk again? How are we going to help the security? Even if you put 300 police or 500 military, you cannot control it. Everyone has access after 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, even 9 o'clock. Most workers right here, they have the transportation money. In my business, they have voluntary clients who are ready to be beaten. I mean, you control this area, the other holes. Them walking midnight. How do you walk midnight? It's not only Uganda, everywhere you get killed. Even you go to Europe. You go to this like a slum area, you get killed. Because everywhere there is a thug. So the people need to understand. We need to have a big meeting. The community need to understand. You need to use the transportation. We all have a client. I can call my border even if it's 1 o'clock. I know the person. If I live here, I know border. I know them. I have 2-3 borders. I can call them and they put me home. We always like to complain. To complain what? We complain about the security. We complain about the police. We complain about all. But we are not helping. You know. So they need to be educated. I mean, people, they are walking after midnight with them like place that they're never supposed to walk. So I mean,
kulwa security naye omuntu agamba kamfise sente zino nyongereko anti twagala kati ddagala y'ekyo abakozi tukole ki esente ezo bazikwase ba boda direct kubanga bwobawa bali tebasasula boda batambuza bigere akugamba nina boda wange nja kumukubira ajja kujja akuba bigere afuse target.
And can you go back in your car? And in all the discussion we are discussing here, I'm looking at that some of them are left out, yet we have no case. And another thing, unfortunately, we have no cameras around our villages that can monitor to know, like now you've showed us this road, the cameras are doing it. So I think that before we look mandated to be secure and protected without discrimination and segregation. So let us first look also, let us involve the side where I'm coming from. because they are also citizens of the area and they deserve security. And two, I look at the registration of the border cyclists. I don't know what KCCA was doing because they were registering, I think, some of the border people around the Machete division and around Kampala district as such. And as the warden is there, and I think that in our bylaws which are amended, we are in a constitution, that is a constitution, I mean a local government act where we are operating in. And I think we have to look into how many registered border persons were there in present and where are they coming from? Are they coming from Mukasa Parish at the Machete division with the warden and the chairperson yourself?
SSP, sorry, Emmanuel Mafundo, the DPC Kawaragara, and I'm glad to be here to be part of this deliberation about the security in Bukasa Muyenga. I thank the chairperson for the initiative once again. I will not say much because the people we've been meeting together with are the same people I'm seeing, and we have talked a lot. I've also listened to very good ideas from you, and there will be no need to repeat the same. However, I just want to give an insight, rather highlight, especially in the month of, towards the end of December, end of the year, and part of January, where we registered most of these incidents. And in part, it was as a result of the concentration we had given to another mission. The good thing, it ended, and when it ended, we embarked on operations, especially in areas of Muyenga and areas surrounding Muyenga. By the way, this upper Muyenga, ordinarily about, they come from somewhere, areas surrounding upper Muyenga. And that's where our operations have been concentrated. And I can report that just within February only, which is where we have only moved 19 days, 32 suspects in respect to the thuggery have already been arraigned in courts, others on remand. I'm told there are others who pleaded guilty and were convicted there and then. We still have another 10 in custody, and they should be appearing anytime soon, maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So of course it's still work in progress, our operations. And the patrols, we have heightened patrols. I think you must have observed that, and we intend to maintain. Because of these deliberate efforts, I can confidently say the rate of incidents has significantly reduced. Of course, our ultimate aim is to have the rate of incidents at zero. And working together, that can be achieved. On the issue of the community initiatives that we're talking about, including the bylaws, it is welcome. You think that the general laws may not serve the purpose for the peculiar needs of a certain community, the bylaws suffice. The good thing, we have a technical person, he will guide the process so that we don't make a mistake, because in whatever we do, there is a hierarchy of laws, on top being the cardinal law, which is the Constitution. Now, from the lowest, which is by law, with ordinances and so on, you must ensure that the law made is in conformity with the superior laws. He hinted on it. Let's not be excited and make mistakes. We will make the law and it will be thrown out by the Solicitor General, and you go back to rectify, which is wasting time. So we must be watertight from here at inception. Of course, we've never had any problem with any effort that augments the security forces' effort to ensure security of communities. There is a suggestion that money be pulled and the vigilantes get paid. I want to make it very clear. We are not going to demand anything in as far as payment to us as the security forces. I think we'll amplify on that. We are paid every other 24th or thereabout. We get paid to serve the respective communities where we are serving. So there is no need again for paying of allowances. However, if it's a community initiative, initiated by the community and executed by the community, to the community members, that one is a different thing. We will have no problem. I just wanted to make it clear. If we concentrated more, especially in the bylaw, more on the issue of the circuit televisions, the CCTV cameras. If there is room, Mr. Ward Administrator, if we have a window of making a bylaw requiring each person to have CCTV cameras at their premises, and especially capturing what happens out on the streets where they stay, that would do. If there is a window, I pray. That's what would excite me most. Then, the issue of lighting, be willing to contribute monies and have and install street lights. If it can be captured in this framework we are trying to come up with, I think it would help a lot. And puts up those cameras and street lighting. Be thinking of improving lighting of Machete in general, because it's very dark. With those few words, I want to
wabula kyekigenda tuyamba kyeki abantu twezeemu omutima gw'obwasse Buganda n'okulumirirwani nti leero kiri wange enkya kigenda okuba ewuwo. So tulaba tetusomesezza bantu baffe empisa zino ez'okumanya mulirwanaawo n'engeri gy'okolaganamu ne mulirwanaawo tetujja kufuna kyetwetaaga.
But in an administrative nature, and mine is a different matter, and they could have solved it long for you and left you to sit to continue doing what you are doing, which is also very good. I am happy to hear that our DPC is very active in the area. That job is to support police. They are the lead agency in whatever we do in Kampala. I want to thank you for inviting me. You sent me these pictures on my phone. I already have them, although I will take this one for another discussion tomorrow in our bigger meeting in Kawempe, where some 2 generals will come to attend. I'm happy that you know that we are there and that we can respond and attend your meeting. All your deliberations, I've not heard you reporting to me indiscipline from UPDF soldiers. you are instead asking me to bring more. So I'm also happy that, but what they don't put right, they are also human beings. You approach them and talk to them. You help us also to put them right. If it is of a bigger magnitude, then you report to us. My here today is opening another touch in the area. I am going to direct him before we leave. Tomorrow he should come with a written report about the suitability of the place. Because we must have a toilet there, we must have water, and we must have electricity to charge their phones and the radios that they use in communicating. And the acreage also. They don't have to be squeezed. You talked about uniports. That would be an added advantage. But with or without the uniports, they will come because they have their tents. If we can do it quicker, you can have it touch in 2 days. Then some command exchange hands. But when we get to know about it, and we have the ability to know about it. And even if we don't have to investigate you as a human being, you should know that it is wrong. Security is for everywhere and everybody. So when you want it in your own corner and you neglect your fellow Ugandans, that is unpatriotic. Please don't leave these people. They have intelligence officers. They have. I heard of a pistol. Yes. Where is a pistol here? No, there is a defense. The defense should be a young man who can walk at night. Where is the defense here? How? These are still young. Hey, I'm not comparing you to be there every night, but once in a while. You know the routes, you know the shortcuts, you know the problem, lead them. And secondly, it is very difficult for us to work without police. And you know, police numbers are low. They are not like us. Where there is no police defense, you should can't be able to patrol up to around midnight. When you get tired, you call you another one. I'm not comparing you to do that, but I'm showing that it can also be your responsibility to lead these soldiers and help them to make their work easy. I promise that I didn't know this area. I've not been here, but we shall step up supervision. I trust he can do some good work. You are already recommending the DPC. When you are recommending the DPC, which means his staff are also doing a good job. On our part as UPDF, we shall also make sure our soldiers and our officers are doing a good job. Thank you once again, Mr. Chairman.
Amanya gange Owere Godfrey, Chairman wa Mugalu Zone, Bukasa Parish, Makindya Division, Kampala. Ensonga gye njagala kugamba abachairman bannange bonna abali mu Uganda yonna. Insecurity eri mu Uganda yonna, abavuuka abatayagala kukola baafuuka okuba simu, kuba kompyuta ng'omulimu. Nsaba buli MP yonna ali mu Uganda babageteka ekwato songa omuntu atayagala kugenda kukola. Obuzibu kati gwe tulina wano nga Muyenga Bukasa ere yange jendinga chairman, abavuuka osanga ku makya nga bali mu kulya mayirungi, ali kunywa njaga, ali kukola nviiri ng'omuyimbi naye nga si muyimbi. Abavuuka oyo kutandika ssaawa emu ya kiro nnya balina bodaboda gye babeeramu abavuuka 4 5 nga omuntu yenna gye bamusanze mu kkubo bamukuba omuntu oyo. Ne bigenda ne bita amanya ga bodaboda abali registered mu Kampala abanoonya ssente. Abantu bano bakuba abantu mu bodaboda si babantu balina bodaboda ali registered. Bano babeera ne bodaboda yaabwe oluusi ne number plate nga tebiriyo. So nkubirako bakulembeze bonna mu Uganda yonna ba chairman LC1 baddemu mu mirimu gya LC1 system nga defense mu kyalo bakwatagana ne meeting ya 1 inch ne bakola bylaw tulete mirembe ku baana bano kuleta mirembe mu Uganda wa ye kukubiriza information yange mu security ya Uganda yonna. Amanya gange Owere Godfrey Odongo, chairman wa LC1 Mugalu zone. Here we had cases of border pavers heaters which had happened last year, which had happened last week in Muyenga, Saroma, Kalunji Road. We had that several problems saying why these people are mentioning those who are riding a border which is not registered with KCCA. You find one motorbicycle carrying 4 strong men. Those strong men are not known sometime to our areas. These people are stray motorbicycle riders, stray like dogs. They move from Namuongo, they go to Makindye, and they are targeting the soft areas where these rich men always have, like in Kafroma, TMT, Namuongo. When you are going to Namuongo, Bokasa stage, there was last week which they hit a special hire. They came from, there is a bar called the Stainless Bar. The man boarded the border going home from Muyenga where he's working. And those border men followed him up to where he was going to enter his home. And then they hit him. So I'm encouraging all the chairperson of the areas to register those who are riding border within their location. And the MPs of Ugandans, let us enact a law which can empower people who does not want to work. If you don't want to work and you are over 18, where are you going to get food? Where are you going to get food? Where are you going to get survival? So it is mandatory because it's the LOC1. LOC1, the wananchi that are the councillors of LOC1. We need all the LOC1 chairpersons in the area to call for a meeting. When you call for a meeting, then you raise the issues which is giving people headache. Then we pass the bylaws. Like today we have sat in Bokasa ward. We have already brought some laws, some bylaws, which is going to be improved by the district councillors, so that we can come back with that laws.
Bokasa Muyenga parish nga tugezaako okutereza enkola ya boda mu kitundu kyaffe, kubanga gavumenti ne city council yayogera mirundi mingi nga baagala kutereza enkola ya boda naye teri kye baakoze. Kati ffe ng'omuluka tukozesa council ya LC2 tuyisizaawo amateeka mu operation ya boda. Ago mateeka tujja gatwala ku division bagayise nga bayiro. Kyokubiri, Kano akulira Kampala wa UPDF amaze okukiriza okwongera manpower era ekifo tukirina okunyweza security. Ekyo tufunyemu leero. Togedde ne ku CCTV kamera tuyisiza eteeka buli muntu alina okuteeka kamera etunula ku kkubo. Bw'atakikola asasula fine. Kugamba okulondola ababoda abayitamu. Meeting ebadde nnungi nnyo. Today we had a meeting on operation of border in our area. That is Bukasa Muyenga. We had a lot of cases recently of border attacks on our people. Therefore, we had to call a meeting. The in charge of UPDF in Kampala was present. He has promised to give us manpower UPDF, which is good, to beef up patrols. We have also passed a resolution on border operations and also on employers to provide safe transport for their workers late. Then we also talked about a bylaw on CCTV in our area. Each property must have a camera facing the road. It's a bylaw. If you don't do it, within a period of 2 months, you pay a fine. All those measures are designed to improve our security. And we will duplicate them. Yes. Yeah, especially we have given sticks to defense, Secretary for Security and chairman, so that when they patrol, at least they have a stick to defend themselves in case they are attacked. That's the also asking them to start security from their homes. You know, security starts with yourself. For example, we are told by the restaurant owners, they give the workers 5,000 shillings as transport to go home. But they prefer to, some of them were hit in the process. So you see, security must start from you. Why don't you see the value of yourself rather than the saving 5,000 shillings? Yeah,